good morning or good afternoon, depending on where you are. Hopefully your Friday is going well so far, no matter where you are in your day. You know, hopefully it's at least decent for you. That's really all that we can hope for at this point in time. Yeah. Hey, welcome. Welcome to another MadArt with Steph. We are indeed starting soon. In fact, I think we're ready. I think we're ready to go. Yes. All right. Well, hello. Hi there. Hi there. Oh my gosh. Proof you spend too much time on TikTok. That's the hi there. Hello. Yeah, Varath, welcome. Anyone else watching, welcome. Glad you're here. Again, you're watching MadArt, our weekly show where we do some fan art, where I draw fan art and y'all watch me. But you can also vote in the Discord channel sometimes. Unfortunately, right now we're working on a pretty big backlog. So now after this one, I think I'll be working on the Tower of Dreams piece on Saturday, since Tower of Dreams will be off for a couple of weeks, since the DM's moving. So I'll be working on that on Saturday. I won't be able to finish it, but I think after this, I mean, we do still have we happily consume what you create. That was weird. You know, welcome to the meal? I don't know. So yes. I think after this, let's see, I'm trying to think of the backlog pieces we have. Well, we have Stormfall, so that's our Stormfall piece, Stormfall Breakfast Club piece. We have the Ileana and Linux piece, which I'm not going to be able to work on for a couple of weeks just because I need some, things happened last Sunday and I need to, recuperate. Yeah, so, I mean, Ileana and Linux, which is kind of more of a pet project than something I started on for here. But y'all did vote on the name for the book anyways. And I think that's it. I think that's all that we have in our backlog. We're working through it. So Tower of Dreams, Stormfall piece. And I think that's it. And then, the Ileana and Linux piece, which, again, it's more like a pet project than something I'm doing just for this. So, of course, they're all kind of pet projects, right? I mean, this is why I'm here doing these. All right, so for this, all right, let me actually, is that it? Is that something? No, okay. All right, so we have our reference sheet here. How's that looking? Okay, let's turn that down just a smidge, the music. If that ever gets too overpowering, just let me know. But yes, today we're working on this Tassos and Thaxl piece with Aga officiating in the background. Yeah, I think this is gonna be really cute once it's done. If you didn't see, check out the Discord channel. I did finish the tourist trap piece that I was working on from the Obsidian Scar, and I posted that in there. All right. And I will say that if you support us on Patreon at the $20 level or above, you get digital copies of those pieces. Of the finished pieces. Yes, I don't think. So, all right. So I'm just trying. Let's work on Thaxl first. We have the base color down, which is surprising. That's kind of nice. I think that there was a moment in my life where I was combining the sketch layers and the color layer. So I was like, oh, it's fine. At least this sketch isn't, because I did the same thing with this one. But at least this sketch isn't as messy as the Obsidian Scar one, as the tourist trap one was. It's a little more cleaner. So I think this will be okay. The Obsidian Scar one was just all over the place. But this one's better. This one's yeesh. All right, layers. Where's my layers? Layers. Where's my pen? That's one thing. Oh, it's here. Okay. So I kind of wonder if this color should be darker. Hey, Ghost House Studios, welcome. How are you doing? Okay, I kind of think that should be a little bit darker here. Maybe. Let's see if this will work. Oh, kind of. Yeah, I think darker. Yeah, I think it's a little bit closer. I think this was just a little too light. This, yeah. Yeah. I think that's good. Excuse me. How's our... Okay, reference is going good. Stayed up way too late writing last night, but none of it made the cut into the book. Oh my... No. Oh no, I was feeling empowered for you for a second. I was like, oh cool, yeah, all right, creative work, you know, creative drive. And then, yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, I suppose that happens. I mean, I've done just a tad bit of writing in my life, but nothing. I mean, nothing like writing a book, I guess. But I guess I can feel that. Like there was a which I still hope to work on someday. I really do. A graphic novel that I was working on, and I swear I've started this thing like 2 or 3 times. Did like the first like 4 pages twice because I did it the first time and I was like, yeah, and I loved it then, but then like I stepped away from it. When I came back, I was like, no, this isn't, because I had gotten better as an artist. And so I redid it, and then now it's been another like, you know, it's been a while since I've done that, you know, like a handful of years, and I look back at the pages I did then now, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, we could definitely do better with this. Oh my gosh. Alright, oh sure, her things go back behind her. Like this one has the scales going all the way back. So I wonder if that's... I'm guessing that's probably correct. I wonder if I didn't do that before. Alright. Now is that the right color for those? Or should they be just a bit darker as well? Yeah, it's probably closer to it. Oh, it's probably closer to it. Here, let's see here. I don't know if I can... I'm just gonna put it in the mic more. Okay. I'm jumping around a lot here. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I guess they kind of go back, don't they? They kind of curve like this. Then being straight. What I wrote just doesn't fit in this early, but some of it can be salvaged for later. Cool, that's awesome. There we go. How's the artist today? I hope this week has been a good one. It has been. It's been okay. It's been good. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, it's been a fine week. It's been a fine week. Gotten some stuff done that I've been putting off. Which is always a good thing. Yeah. Also didn't get to stuff that I wanted to, but you know, c'est la vie. That's what happens when you have a never-ending list of stuff to do. I'm finally getting around to doing like Ritz's character art for the layout for Saturday. Finally finished Oren's portrait for the layout. Pretty boy. Finally recovered from Sunday. Well, I mean, kind of. Yeah. Yeah. Almost managed to poison my cat yesterday. It's fine. It's fine. I didn't, like, yesterday was the first day that I used my, my essential oil diffuser. Like, I had never used one before. So, like, I just didn't know. I didn't understand, like, risks or anything. And so, but apparently, like, if you didn't know, cats are really, it's not, most essential oils are not good for them. Like, even in diffusers. Yeah. Yeah, no idea here. Had no idea. Until after I'd already, like, been burnt, like, diffusing it into my room all day. The door was open. And he was in and out, but yeah, had no idea, didn't even think. So yeah, fun, and it just so happened that I was. You what? Yeah. Apparently, a lot of like the scents and like, I mean, because I did a lot of research because I was watching a YouTube video. And the YouTube video was like, you know, because I liked, call me masochist, but I like watching these like big company expose stories, or not really like exposés, but like a lot of the some of the YouTubers I've been watching lately talk about like MLMs, which is something like Beachbody, like these multi-level management companies, and just how horrible they are. And one of them I was watching last night while I was working was like talking about there's something like a documentary on Netflix, and it has this person like talking about the benefits of essential oil, and you know, and like basically, anyways, that's another story altogether. But she mentioned, she was like, you know, I don't do essential oils because my fur babies, and I don't want to poison them. And I was like, what? Excuse me? Pyramid schemes. Yeah, that's another word for them. And so I did like a bunch of research online for a bit, and yeah, it's most pet things are like most of the pet sites, like the really like well established pet sites that I looked at, were either saying like don't burn essential oils around cats at all, or being like there were only like 5 scents that might not be bad for them. So thankfully it was only one day, and he, you know, he was able to leave when he needed to. Yeah, so that was something. Should I have like, see, now I'm gonna redo all this because like I don't know where the lines are. I don't know where any of the lines are. Okay. That's what happens when I'm like not paying attention to what I'm doing. Yeah. So fun fact, dogs, I think dogs are pretty okay. Like I think dogs, but it's something about a cat's system that doesn't process certain things like humans or like other animals do. So yeah, fun fact for you. Yeah, sorry, there's a lot going on with her head that I'm trying to figure out like how I want to like color this. All right. Alright, so it seems... Okay. So I think these are kind of more spiky. So let's do it this way. Yeah, I've been really into just like
throughout our land, the once beautiful forests such as this have become scenes of desolation. The timber is gone, and so is the wild game which once was sheltered beneath its shade.
Really, I don't think I finished that thought, did I? I'm really into yeah, watching those sort of YouTube videos recently.
Poured into our rivers, killing the fish and menacing the health of all of us. Rivers have been so polluted by the refuse from our towns and factories that they are
Yeah, that looks okay.
menace to health.
I might change my mind on how I'm shading that later. We'll see. We will see. Should we go a bit darker for... I've also been like making TikTok videos this week. All D&D related stuff, but yeah, so check me out on TikTok. Kind of a weird little thing that started, but I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time. It's definitely a learning curve, but yeah, I like it. Cats are very fragile. Yeah, I mean, in ways, yes, they are. You know, they also can fall so many feet without breaking a bone, you know? But which I guess has more to do with their reflexes than their really constitution. Yeah, I'm not sure about these dark pieces, but we can revisit that later after I get some more of this like basic stuff down. All right, so let's see here. Let's get a shading color here. I'm sorry. Okay. So her horns. Okay. So they kind of, let's see here, kind of twist a bit. I love how you resolve cat fragility in terms of saving throws and skill checks. So therefore it would be low. Well, I mean... Oh my gosh, isn't that just life now? Like life is TTRPGs? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, you know, we just need to get some like enchanted armor for our cats. To help you know, bring up their bring up their AC a bit. Okay. Yeah. the horns go down here, kind of. Okay. So actually, let me actually go ahead and do something here. Maybe a little bit more blue mixed into this, probably. Okay. Just a little bit of a blue. Oops. Actually, hush. Why does it do that? Why? Why? I don't understand. Will I get banned if I say anxiety, right? No, I don't think so. You will not get banned. Not by me. Okay. Let's see here. All right. Cool. All right. So I think we have like a scale. Again, there was so much going on with this, like with her skin. Let's see. Alright, well that's actually in between her nose. It's not really above her eyebrows. It's like right here. here. Okay. Look at that. Darker color. One will not get banned for also saying that Steph looks like Michelle Pfeiffer, but with crazy brilliant art skills. Thank you, old school Nate. How are you doing today? Welcome. How is your Friday going so far? Good morning. All right. Okay, let's start off with this. I don't guess I've really thought about where the light's coming from in this picture, but apparently it's coming from above because we have shading going on under, so that's fine. That's okay. Just a good thing to figure out for yourself if you're working on a piece. Alright, that's good. I just woke up, have a ton of house things today, swapping out washer, dryer, painting closet doors, nice, making a roof for the shed, dock. Wow, busy day, old school Nate. Doing well, doing well. Okay, so if the light's coming from above, then... Which I feel like... Well, let's see. Well, she has those little kind of spikes. Like these spikes kind of going over her eyes, which I like them there. This one has the kind of the same thing. So, let's see. Those are the same color as these. 40-person meeting yesterday fried your brain. I'm so ready for the weekend for sure. You know those meetings when you walk into the room and can hear everyone shouting telepathically, I don't want to and I don't care about this bullshit meeting. Well, I've been to a few of those meetings myself when I worked in the corporate world. Yeah. In some of those meetings I was the officiator of them. I mean, I wasn't like at the one talking, but I was the one that like put the meeting together. Fun times. Fun office manager times. Let's see here. Okay, so how do I want... I didn't get very specific with these things when I was drawing them the first time. Let's see here. So we want this... It needs to go under the horn and go up the side of the head like this. You need a bit more of a turn to it. Does it go all the way around, I wonder? Just have it go up there. Is that right? Okay. Sure. I'm also an expat from corporate realms. So you have a soul now. No more soulless corporate existence. Okay. Alright, so these scales go like this, I think. Yeah, that's fine. That'll do, that'll do. Okay, got those in. Now for, let's see here. This looks really weird. Now, should we make the little like side, I don't know what those are called, those little side kind of like, they're not gilt, it's not, let's see here, about the same as these, so let's do the shadow first. So they just kind of come out. See, this one puts some scales around it, which I kind of like the idea. Oops. Oh, okay, I see. This is like a spike of sorts. And then We have this. Steph, oh, hey Revel, welcome. How are you doing today? Who? Have I always drawn? Did you get encouraged from parents when you were young to pursue art? Not to get pretty personal, but it's always interesting to hear people's stories and their gifts. Yes, well, good questions, old school Nate. I've always drawn. I've always kind of, it's interesting in that, like, I always wanted to be an artist. And I guess I've always drawn, like, I've always, like, sketched. And, in, high school, I worked on some things. I did some illustrating for, local newspaper, like for their teen section. I did some illustrations for that for a bit, for like a year. Yeah, that was a super fun experience, honestly. Yeah, I've always drawn. My parents were always, I always kind of was like, most of my life I said that I wanted to be an artist. Like since like I was like 5, 6. And yeah, I don't guess my parents ever discouraged me. I didn't have a lot of advantages of like, art classes or anything. Like I went to a private school, a very, very extremely small privately funded I guess it means privately funded, but it was very small. It was a religious school. So, so we didn't have a lot of, like, extra classes. So, like, I didn't even take an art class until high school, and that was, like, the only art class the school had ever given. Like, I don't even think they had one after that. Yeah. So, against all odds, yes, I was like, I want to be an artist. Yeah, I always loved drawing. My favorite thing to draw, and still is, really, are people, like characters. That was something that I would draw the most in high school, just on my own. I would, like, make up characters. I was really into anime at the time, so, a lot of my characters were, like, took off of, if you ever, like, seen the manga or read the manga or seen the anime Oh My Goddess, like, I drew angels a lot for a while. Or like angelic demons of sorts, which is interesting thinking about now that I, play a paladin, or an ASMR paladin with, yeah. I loved drawing, like, Disney characters, so I guess you could say copied. I mean, like, I didn't really draw them, but I kind of looked at the pictures. Like, I was good at looking at things and being able to draw them by looking at them without having to, like, trace. I became pretty good with that. Look at this beautiful scaly gal. Yeah, there's a lot going on with her face. Her Her face is beautiful, but there's a lot of scales. There's a lot of like horns that I'm still like. It's hard to like wrap my 1 p.m. in the afternoon brain around. Awesome experience working for the newspaper. Are humanoids your favorite thing? Yes. Not familiar with her race, but does her race eat the groom after the wedding? Like a praying mantis? Fun story really quick, y'all. Fun story. And I think probably some of you have already heard this if you watched my art streams at all. In high school, or junior high maybe. No, it wasn't even junior high. It was like, well, it was 5th or 6th grade. Back then, at least in this area, 6th grade was still considered elementary school at the time. But we got and I'll answer your question in a second, Nate, but we got a praying mantis, 2 praying mantises, as like we found them outside and we kept them in the classroom in like an aquarium for just a couple of days. And because like, you know, I think at the time we were like, or my teacher at the time was like, oh, like we can talk about praying mantises. And this was a Christian, like, it was a very small school, a different small school than what I graduated from. But so we had the same teacher for everything 5th and 6th grade. Like the 5th and 6th grades were together because they were so small classes, and it was the same teacher. Like we didn't switch teachers at all for anything. Well, I think maybe for a couple things in 6th grade we did. I don't remember. But I don't think so. I think she taught everything. And anyways, we found a couple of praying mantises outside and brought them in. And, you know, I mean, like, I don't know, we were all just kind of country kids. Like, I mean, and I guess maybe we should have, no, I don't know. Like, we didn't have any, like, experience with, like, praying mantises. And we didn't know anything about praying mantises. And sure enough, so we had these 2 praying mantises in an aquarium. I was literally watching the tank. Like, we were just kind of like, it was break. We were looking at the tank. And literally watched the female praying mantis eat the male mantis. Because that's what they do after they mate with them. They devour the male. And, so, what? Cannibalistic weddings? So it was a high school story. I guess that was a little bit misleading. I can't panic an eye stare emoji. I am so relieved. Oh my gosh. But yes, yes, to answer your question, Nate, humanoids are, I mean, I enjoy drawing characters, I guess, in general. Whether they be human, whether they be something else, but that is my favorite thing to draw, which is why I enjoy stuff like this. I enjoy doing, like, character art for people. Yes. Correct. I also enjoy drawing, like, objects, too. I'm not a landscape drawer. It's just not my thing. But I'm also not, like, I don't know, like, I've always kind of, like, not liked doing people's portraits either. Like, I mean, like, with people, like, being like, oh, you can do my portrait. And I'm like, okay. Well, at least in high school. I think because I was fighting against that a bit. Like, now I would totally draw someone's portrait and be completely okay with it. But there were times in my life where I was like, I don't want to do portraits. I don't want to. So, gosh. I'm trying to figure out, like, how to do this. This is a lot of me, like, today's a lot of me, like, just looking at the picture and being like, oh, my brain just isn't functioning at its highest today for some reason. Oh, you know what? I didn't drink any of my tea. I have no caffeine in me right now. Could be part of the reason. I don't know. Okay. Sure. I think what we need is a different color. Oh, that's actually pretty similar to what I had. Oh gosh. I personally love seeing different variations of Thaxl. It just warms my cold heart. The sailing ship was great. That said, I think you sweated a bit on that drawing. Yes, yeah. Yeah, stuff like that. Like, yeah, grand scheme, like boats and like, water and any kind of like anything that's like landscape-ish. I'm like, it takes me a little bit out of my comfort zone. I can draw like, I enjoy drawing like small objects. Like for those who are on the Patreon, a $10 tier, you get like an art card, and so weekly I do like a little object drawing sketch, and I enjoy doing stuff like that. It's just when I get to like, I'm getting better with like rooms and indoor spaces thanks to like storyboarding, but when it gets to like outdoors, I'm like, for some reason my brain kind of like, I think just because I don't have any, like, I don't have a lot of practice in it. And it's not really something that I'm like, yes, I want to draw more landscapes. It's just like, I only do it when I have to. And so then thus I'm like, it's just not my favorite thing. But I could sit and draw like people or characters all day. And feel fairly confident with drawing them, and not feel like I'm completely like out of my element. Like, I will have to say, but and being out of your element isn't a bad thing. Like, I mean, I'm kind of out of my element with like this. I've never drawn like, or never, I guess, colored a lizard folk before. Oh no, I guess I did a dragonborn for a commission piece. But even that didn't have this amount of like, the horns and the scaling. Yeah. Mantis love the horrors of private school. I went to a fire-breathing Baptist elementary school. Oh yeah. Yeah, no. The schools I went to were Southern Baptist for the most part. Like they were ran by Southern Baptist churches. But it wasn't, I mean, I was raised that way. I'm not saying that I'm that way. I'm not that way now. That's not really like my religious preference, I guess. Yeah, but that was pretty much my life. 7th grade through, I mean, I would probably say college, maybe even a little bit. I mean, yeah, I would say college is when I started like having the freedom to experience other things that were separate from my life things, or my parents' life, I guess. So yeah, totally know that feeling. I'm not saying that they were bad experiences, but there are times where I'm just like, I do wish that I had had more opportunities in like high school, and like high school especially, to like experience a bit more. Not with like other, I mean, but with because I was probably fairly liberal, and like I would say I was probably anyways, but yeah, I do wish that I had, I guess what I'm trying to say is like more electives and stuff, like opportunities in high school, because we just didn't have that in the school that I went to. Like, we didn't have any opportunities to like try out what we want to do, like, and I kind of have mixed feelings on that, because I'm like, I don't think that we should. I feel bad about pushing high schoolers to, like, you know, because they really shouldn't have their stuff figured out. But then also, it is kind of nice for them to have that opportunity to, like, try out different things while still in high school without, you know, before they get to college. Well, that will have to do for now, until I might revisit the horn, this little piece here to make it a little bit what I want than what it is. Whoops, again, it's something I do with my mouse. Like, I think that because I use my wheel to, like, zoom in and out, and I think that I do something that just, like, throws it across the screen. Went to a smiting Catholic elementary school. Stuffing my face before gearing up for the day full of house chores and building painting. Time to get all the... Oh my gosh. The art cards are fantastic. Oh, thank you, Varath. I enjoy doing them. Like, they're fun. They really are fun. Speaking of lizards, Nova is getting ready to hibernate. Oh, she's been in her cave asleep since Monday. Oh no. I think the time my wife got to the Catholic high school she attended, most of the smiting had been toned down. Nice. She's a bearded dragon, the unofficial mascot from MadBird. Absolutely, Nova is. That's because Seb is the official Oh. Peter Gates of Fort was boys only school, and a family member was sent there to cure some things. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Have art classes and self-taught yourself. Oh, yeah, I had one art class. Yeah. I mean, sure. I mean, I just, like, sketched a lot. I was honestly kind of amazed. I mean, honestly, like, if I look back at, like, the portfolio that I turned in, like, and honestly, like, I drew, like, drew things in high school, but, like, it was, like, the last, like, my junior and senior year of high school, like, I started realizing that, okay, like, I want to go to an art college, and so what do I need to do? And so that's when I did a lot of my pieces for my portfolio, actually, was in, like, that year's time. Because I was like, well, I have these sketches that I do, like, on not even sketch paper, so most of them were on, like, line paper from, like, my notebooks in high school. Yeah, and I was like, oh, I need a portfolio for admission. And so, like, I started drawing things, like, my junior and senior year of high school. Like, that's when I bought like artist paper to it really was interesting. Alright, just like the other things that we'll do for right now. I'm not entirely happy with this, but we'll come back to it. Oh, thank you, Rebel. U.S. colleges are a bit more fiery than ours. Oh, churches. Okay, yeah. I could see that, yeah, because you do have, that's the whole Southern Baptist thing. So sure, why not colleges too? Hello, I hope you're having a wonderful day. We are. Hello. I think all of us are embarrassed by something was produced at that time in our lives. I started watching Cures and seen only Vic and Rebel were in the beginning, so I started watching the Obsidian Scar series instead. Cures went through some changes. Oh yeah, we've been through a lot since Cures first started. They have. There was a bit of a turnover period, but they're in a good space now. They're in a very good space now. Yeah, I guess that's right. I guess, like, yeah, that's the only... Okay. Alright, so that color is pretty good. Alright, about another 15 minutes now. Take a quick break and come back, but in about 15 minutes. Yeah, super sad about Nova going into hibernation. Aw. It's been such a short time. Goodness. It's so interesting though, like just to think about like I mean, how long is it that she sleeps? It's a long time. It's several months. Like, could you imagine like only being awake for like like 4-5 months out of the year? It's wild. Gosh, you would have to like work on overdrive. Like the months that you were awake, you would have to be like, okay, I need to like have money saved up for like when I'm sleeping, everything paid up, and then it's like, you know, you get to that point, you're like, I got 2 more weeks. I have to get everything settled, everything ready. Some of these like skills are very like, I'm not really sure that I like them to be that like, I guess like sticking out, like a little bit more subtle, please, a little bit more subtlety. There we go. That's better. Oh, thanks, Bear. Yeah, I never took. I don't even remember the classes I took in high school. I don't think I took chemistry. I really don't. I don't think so. I don't think I did. Aw, thank you, Faroth. I agree. She's right on schedule. Oh yeah. No, I agree, Varoth. There really is. There really is. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I remember the reptile as well. Oh yeah, yeah. No, Stormfall, we're real. I totally agree. I totally agree. I totally agree. I think that we've developed a way of checking in with each other that works for the group of players that we have. I'm not saying it's not important with every group to check in with each other. You absolutely should, especially if something weird happens. But like, I think we've definitely formulated the best one, like probably the best way for our group of players to be able to play well together. We're very, I would say that everyone in the group's really considerate of each other. Alright, so light's coming down. Okay. Okay. Yeah, what can I do to make that look better? I mean, I'm sure whatever. It might look fine, but to me, I'm just like, I don't like it. Alright, so I think maybe what I do is need to just kind of, maybe not so much shadow would look better. I think it's helping them getting some more of the face filled in too. Yeah, see, that already looks like definitely better. Okay. Alright, and her eyes are, we'll make them the orange. Woohoo! Yay for pajama pants. There was great chemistry, then Aaron came along. Just kidding. Aaron's working his way into the group. Very, very slowly. He'll get there. He'll get there. Hey, that's his, like, that was his job, and you know, I mean, he had kind of a bad time with Stormfall starting, but, like, you know, he's good at being amiable. It's part of his thing. Oh, I forgot I was going to do something last week that I'll probably end up doing tonight. Alright, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. tell. Does she have pointy teeth, Ripple? I feel like this one has pointy teeth on her. The other ones, she's not really showing her teeth. I think a closer look at this one, like there's a lot of cool detail in this one. I like that. I like it. Very nice. There will be riots if not. I think an ASMR is due. Varoth. I can definitely sprinkle in some ASMR where applicable. Well, I guess the jury's out on if Thaxl's teeth are sharp, pointy or not. They look pointy in this one, although I'm starting to think like with pointy teeth, I mean, okay, I guess. I'm not really sure. There are things that are... The logistics of pointy teeth seem problematic, but, you know, I mean, I am not going to not draw her with pointy teeth if she has pointy teeth. I will definitely put them in there, but, you know, Steph has a question about wedding nights and pointy teeth, but would not be vocalizing them today. Nope, not vocalizing them on stream for sure. Not in this show, at least. You know, maybe like Sunday nights, sure. But yeah, there are, yep, just gonna leave it there. Just gonna like, I'm not even, some people like biters and scratch. True, I understand this. I completely understand. There is a market for that. You know, I feel there would be a difference between, like, you know, human teeth. I mean, and human teeth can be just as, like, dangerous. See Mike Tyson. But pointy teeth seem like a problem. Alright. And with that moment of clarity. Wow, so you're saying Thaxl is the Mike Tyson of this picture? I mean, all I'm saying, this is really, this is true. Thaxl should listen to this. If you can't live with humans, then at least do them no harm. I'm just saying that Tassos should be very, very cautious of... Should just be cautious. Let's just keep it at that. We'll just keep it at that. And with that, I'm gonna go on break. So give me like 5 minutes. BRB. See you soon. Hold your hats.
fighter.
Lighting inspired. Fight.
Oh, I guess I didn't mute my mic. I'm back. All right. Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry for the lengthy break. I was had to reply to a work email, and then had to look for the cat. But found him. Yeah. I noticed the other people in the house were gone, and then I didn't see the cat anywhere. So I was slightly worried that maybe it, you know, slipped out after them. No, it was just under a table, so it's fine. It's fine. Crisis averted. That was a nervous laugh if I ever heard one. Well, yeah. Yeah. Alright. Oh, for a moment I thought I was gonna have to like look outside for this because I was like, I didn't see it anywhere where it usually is. Yeah. Oh, ASMR. How dare Rebel X? How dare you miss ASMR time? Oh, have a good day, old school, if you're still around. Yeah. Again, I feel free to ask us questions in chat tonight. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Feel free to ask questions anything that you're looking at. Thaxl's a fighter. Then Steph was asking about Thaxl had long teeth. Also, yeah, I don't think it's long, just super, super sharp. That's what I was wondering about. That's what I was worried about. Alright, what is this? Okay. Yeah. Well, that's kind of what I was assuming Thaxl's teeth looked like. Oh, that one had a redirect notice? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I assumed. It wasn't I mean, oh, okay. All right. I'll just leave that alone. Just leave it alone. Yeah. Okay. Well, so we did it right. We did the teeth right. It's all good. Yeah. What happened here? Alright, so I think what I need to do is... Oh. Jesse specifically, but I guess you don't even care. That's just really funny. You know. Rebel, nor her characters, don't care about a lot of mine or my character's feelings. Okay. All right, Rebel. Hey now. Mm-hmm. Yes, Rebel. Rebel. Have a wonderful time with your kiddo. Teach them well. Send them on life's journey, knowing more. It's very inspiring music to go with that ASMR. It's great. Great timing. It really was. Oh. And wear sunscreen. That was for the rest of the day. It just reminded me of wear sunscreen. It's I'm indoors? Oh, okay. Obviously I need to share a video with y'all. There's a song. There's a song about wearing I think it's called Sunscreen. I think. And it's just all talk. But you need to go. But it's all talk with like music in the background like this kind of. Please share to the Discord. I will. I hope there's a music video. If not, there should be like a video with like lyrics and words. Anyways, yeah, go for it. It was a big thing in like the late 90s, early 2000s. It was on the radio. Bye. Wear sunscreen. May not have lasting results. It was basically like a motivational speech that's centered on wearing sunscreen. I don't know. It sounds weird, but I really dug it at one time. Okay, there's a lot of cleaning up I need to do, but I think, yeah, let's move on. We can get back and clean up things. Okay, so am I doing, let's see here. Okay, all right. Yeah, we can do some extra like coloring and stuff, adding some colors to some of the scales up here. Yeah, we got this going. Should these be bigger, I guess? These little like scales in front of the whatever you call those things. It was the Shia LaBeouf who did. Just do it. The only song I remember from that era is "But I Got High," and that's not really its original. Oh, I love it. I love it. Wait a minute. Give me 2 seconds here. Just give me 2 seconds, really quick. Wear sunscreen. Oh, you know what? Maybe it wasn't. Let's see. I don't know. I feel like I heard this on the radio, but maybe I'm just mixing it up with how much I listened to it in college, because I basically listened to this song so many times. Okay, no, it was on VH1. It was on VH1. It was Wait, this is from VH1. This little music video. Oh, what just happened? Okay, so stop stream. Let's see here. No, it's me. It should be okay now. Try resetting. Try refreshing if it's still off. Sorry about that, y'all. I am not sure what happened. Not sure what happened. For some reason it wasn't streaming, even though my side of things was saying it was streaming. I didn't have any dropped frames. So it must have cut out there for some reason. I don't know. But yeah, I think my link went through for the YouTube video about wearing sunscreen. I'm hoping that's the right thing.
Remember compliments you receive.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, it's a very bad video. I mean, it's a very badly, but you know, you'll get the you'll get the I don't know, whatever, the gist. Yeah, this was on a, yeah, I mean, it was on VH1, so obviously it was something somewhere at some point. But, I think it was titled Class of 99, I think, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it was on a soundtrack that I had for a Baz Luhrmann film. Or no, it was a Baz Luhrmann, like, Baz Luhrmann did, like, a CD. And if you don't know Baz Luhrmann, he's a film director that did Moulin Rouge and The Great Gatsby, Strictly Ballroom, Australia. I love his films, but he did a random CD in the late 90s. Titled Something for Everybody, which basically had like remixes of songs from his movies from that point or up to that point, because he had a couple of things before Strictly Ballroom, I think, that just didn't really make it into the mass market. But I still really like his stuff, really do. But in college, I was pretty obsessed. Pretty obsessed. Everybody's free. I probably listened to that Something for Everybody. The CD that he did for or the album that he did, I mean, oh god, I would assume 100 times. Yeah, looking better. I'm really noodling this, which just means working on it a lot, but you know, I want to get it good, y'all. Okay, I used to love VH1 pop-up videos or whatever they were called. Yeah, but I'd like to use those facts. Yeah. No, that they were cool. Yeah, it's by the Moulin Rouge guy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I really loved his Great Gatsby adaptation. Like, really good. That was probably like pinnacle for me. Australia's a little campy, but not as campy as Moulin Rouge, but it's kind of like an in-between, like a serious film and like a campy, and like the campiness of Moulin Rouge, which is a good combination in my opinion. It's interesting because I'm usually not into like the campiness like that. Like, I'm not like a big like Rocky Horror Picture fan. I mean, it's fun, sure, but I'm not like, I'm not to the same, I don't hold to the same standard as like a lot of people do. But Baz Luhrmann does campy in a way that I can consume. Alright, so I got a weird little thing right here. Kind of on that spike too. Which I think might be what that is like that spike that's right there, I think. It's hard to get a grasp on this with different adaptations. That's going. Okay, she's getting somewhere. She's getting somewhere. Alright, like I really think that like, let's see here. Because there has to be some like scaliness to her skin, so we'll make this a little uneven, like it's... No, not what I was looking to do. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. Little funky Tom music. Hey, Dotton, welcome! Working and lurking, but wanted to pop in and say hello. Hello, how are you doing? Hoping your work goes smoothly today. Thank you so much for popping in. Alright, what is this? Like, is that a scar on her shoulder? Like, I don't know. It's X marks the spot? I don't see it on any of her other ones, which is interesting, but it's okay. It's alright. Well, it's not even on the shoulder that we're seeing anyway, so I don't need to worry about it, right? That's not... Yeah, that's how that works. Alright, so we got that. Like, we'll come back and do, like, extra stuff later with that, maybe. Let's go ahead and do her arm. I'm feeling adventurous. Oh yeah, she's actually lizard folk. Bit similar, yes. Yeah, doing well, very happy it's Friday, for sure. For sure. Yeah, it's like I don't have like a normal work week, I just kind of work whenever. I mean, you know, which is AKA all the time, but I'm always happy when it's the weekend because that means I have my D&D games, so that's my yay, it's the weekend. Oh no. Oh. Funky beats. Alright, I might not leave these like this size. I'm just trying to cover these pencil lines that I apparently thought deserved to be on the color layer again. Because that's what I do. I make things harder for myself. So, okay, so these are kind of coming off of her skin a bit, it seems. So I do need to give them a little bit of, a little depth and not just flat. So, let's start with, we'll start with this. Layers. Hashtag layers, yes. The bane of my existence. Everywhere I turn, they try to thwart me. Not today. Actually, they did thwart me today, but I will not let it get the best of me. They will not win this time. Layers! They try and they try to bring me down. All I gotta say is, you cannot, I will not let you do this to me. You may have won this battle, but I will win this war. Hashtag textures. Back off layers. Steph is wearing sunscreen. I absolutely am. I listened to my late 90s music video. If I were to offer you one piece of lasting advice, wear sunscreen. I think your SPF is inefficient. I should make a t-shirt design. Well, I mean, well, I don't know. I mean, they can't, right? They can't get me for just wear sunscreen on a shirt, right? The Baz Luhrmann Incorporation, whatever. You'd be surprised. So I had like, my actually first, because I used to put a bunch of, well, I mean, they're still up there, the ones that I still can have up there. But I've, you know, there for like a year, I was doing illustrations to put on like Redbubble stuff on redbubble.com. So like on t-shirts, bags, whatever, like whatever I could pretty much put the design on. Store's still up. I still actually sell stuff from there. I just don't get like a very good like share of the money. like a $24 t-shirt, I get like $2.25, I think. So it's basically just there just to be there at this point. And the designs are old, so people still want to buy like designs that are like, gosh, 10 years old maybe. I mean, it's been a while, y'all. They absolutely can. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, my first design that I had like put up like a copyright warning on there, like a cease and desist, like take this design down sort of thing, which you don't, you know, stuff like that, like you don't usually have to, like, you just have to take it down. If they just catch you with it still up after sending that, then it's an issue. Was from Baz Luhrmann Company about a Moulin Rouge design I had up on Redbubble. Granted, this was, when did Moulin come out? Moulin Rouge, let's see here. Moulin, I'm treating this like my own stream, and I'm sorry, but I need to know. Released in 2001. I would almost guarantee that I did this design at least 2012, 2011. So 10 years later. And yeah, they hit me with a copyright warning. I was like, okay, all right. Out of all the random, because I had Disney designs on there. I think I still have Disney inspired designs on there. And that was the one. I did get hit with one from Disney for like I think it was a Sleeping Beauty design I had. But I have others on there that never were hit. Go figure. But yeah, I'll come back to those in a bit. Yeah, that was the first one, and I was like, it was just so random. I remember getting it and just being like, really? Out of all the things that I have up here, that's the one that is gonna get, like, is gonna get targeted out? Okay, cool. Cool, that's fine. That's fine. On a movie that's already, you know, 11 years old? Okay, cool. It's fine. But, you know, I don't really do, I mean, other than, like, fan art for the campaigns here, like, I kind of ran out of time, but even when I got time to, like, do more fan art of other things, I was like, it's kind of a weird thing, a weird line to straddle. Oh, okay, I think I remember this song. Yeah, bye. Okay, yeah, that's not really my jam right now. FFS pay artists, people. Yeah, so, yeah, but they can't get me for just having worse sunscreen, right? I mean, that's... Oh, man. It's funny, because I have, like, sketchbooks of ideas, like, pages and pages of ideas for, like, fan art of different things. you know, some really cool ideas I just never got around to. But now I'm just like, there are other things that I guess, you know, I can put my mind to now than doing that. Okay, so let's get a let's see here. Let's get a slightly darker color. Not sure what's happening there, but okay. It always scares me when it saves because it randomly saves for just in case the program shuts down, which doesn't happen really. I don't think I've ever had it shut down. Oh no, I did once. I was trying to open like 20 PNG files at one time and it just died. But usually no issues with it like that. But it still just does a recovery save, which is nice because sometimes like I have had my computer like blue screen or like do an unscheduled restart or something, and but it always scares me because it doesn't allow you to like do anything well, and then it's like, oh no, it's crashing. When was the last time I saved? Oh god. Okay, let's fix her elbow because I don't know what's happening down there, but it's not right. It's not right, I tell you. I mean, that's pretty, like, I just look a little, maybe because this is going out so much. But she does have a very, like, defined shoulder area. Alrighty, let's see here. That's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. Alright, so her hands are very scaly. In fact, I wonder where the scaling starts. I don't guess I really know. It's at least her wrist. Oh, I heated up my tea and I never did drink it. Did I even bring it in here with me? Oh, it's over there. It's over there. Alright, it's fine. I only got a half hour left, so. Oh, thank you. Alright, so let's see. It kind of looks like the scales go this way. I'm not sure what's happening here, but we're just going to get rid of that for a second. Yep. Alright, so we'll say that it goes at least up to here. And then get a darker color here. Maybe not quite that dark, but oh, actually matches that pretty well. Interesting. Okay. Something's off. I think the scaling, because they're different sizes. It's throwing me off, and then possibly too small. Let's see here. Let's just do this for a second. Let's wipe it clean, and then we'll cover up this. Okay, so let's first maybe actually get where her hand would be. So we have this going down here. Okay. And then her hand, let's see, her wrist would be about here, given the length of her arm. Yeah, let's start about right there. And then, so this right here would be beginning of a hand, which I think is how I had it sketched. Not really sure what's happening in this song, but it's interesting. Aga's gonna be a joy to color. There is just so much on his armor, I swear. Just an absolute joy. Sarcasm. Alright. Right, so, okay, so first off, I think that's not a thumb, because it can't be a thumb. That's on the wrong side of the hand. So if her hands are westing, if her hands are westing in his, have her palm, and then this would be where her knuckles would be, and then knuckle. See if this looks... Alright, looks a little better. Okay. Her arms are definitely a little bit long, but I figure it's okay with her too, because, you know, she already has the long neck. I feel like that her features would be a little bit exaggerated as far as length goes. And that made it worse. Okay, alright. I wonder if her fingers would, or if I should maybe, let's see, actually it would be this finger, if I wanted it to kind of, yeah, something a little bit more natural. Okay. Alright. Oh, hey, MadBird. What's up? Welcome, MadBird, to the ASM art stream. Welcome. Grab something to sip on, some tea, coffee, water, whiskey. Sit back and relax. Welcome, sweet Thaxl and Tassos. Scrap it and put them in a robe. Poor Aga, off on a journey of self-discovery, having no idea what's in store for him in the world. Oh dear. That's slightly foreboding. Madbird streams? Haven't thought of anything diabolical for him yet. I mean, it is Dan. See, that's exactly what Dan thought of Kaylin 3 months ago, 5 months ago, 6 months ago. We were all talking about her, and he was sitting back there just like, just, she has no idea. She has no idea. I really... Oh my gosh. Yeah, never mind. What would have been a really good joke, y'all? What would have been a really good joke that I'm so sad that I did not do is like to spend the entire stream like pulling up the Ileana and Linux piece, the faux romance book cover, and just I'm dying. Just redoing Linux and turning him into Rodrigo, the other tiefling. Like, just create a different layer just for funsies and just like putting in and spending the entire... That would have been perfect. I wish I would have thought about that and just been like, you know, guys, I think I'm going to revisit the Ileana and Linux piece and then pull it up and just start like erasing Linux and changing his skin color and, you know, that would have been perfect. Why didn't I think of this? Why? Why didn't I do it? That would have been so good. And putting Ozarus in the background, giving Ileana evil looks, photobombing that photo. Oh, man. Well, I mean, you know, anyways, but yeah. Such a missed opportunity. God, that's my life. That's my life, y'all. Just missed opportunities one after another. Honestly. Oh, that would have been so rich. Especially with Madbird streams coming in here and being like, whoa, wait, what? What's going on? Yep, sorry. It happened. Sorry, it's only Rodrigo now. Oh man, gosh. So sad that ugh, man. I shouldn't have voiced it. I should have just did it for next week, but oh well, it's fine. I had to share the epiphany of like how brilliant that would have been. Alright, well, I thought I had something going here, but I'm not liking what's happening. I mean, I like the hand, but maybe I'll just leave it just like this for a bit. Why am I not like liking how this is? Alright, maybe it'll help once I get like his hand like actually done. So maybe I should just... I need to put the scaling on, which probably needs a darker color than this. I love it, I'm sure. Sure. What? I think every week there's something about this playlist. I mean, I like it for the most part, but like there's always that song that I'm just like, what is even happening right now? Okay. This is doing something for me.
In Greek, nostalgia literally means the pain from an old wound.
Hideous. Or scribbling out Linux fakes with X's or erasing his face and making a hideous and diamond face. This is true. This is true. Good callback. Good callback. Hideous. Hideous. Oh my gosh. Really, I mean, it would probably be like, yeah. That would probably be just as bad for, you know, if, yeah. Linux does not want to be hideous. Alright. Well, I realize I'm noodling this, but something keeps bothering me. Okay, all right. Just trying to instigate, that's what I do best. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so let's see. I think I've said we'll come back to this. Like I'm gonna be moving on like a few times now, and I'm just like, let's just do this a little bit more. This is fine. Like I feel like even though like these illustrations have that skin is smooth, like it's still reptilian, so it's gonna have like maybe not as harsh a scales as like what's on her head and on her hands, but like a little bit of bumpiness. Okay, not, it's the wrong color. So now for this part. I thought I... Alright, we're gonna do like, probably like 20 minutes since I started about 10 minutes late. Oh, sorry, my camera's shaking. Still need to get that arm for my camera. Guess it's 2 arms I want to get? I don't know. What is this? Oh, she has the... Okay. Alright. Gotcha. So... Let's see, that continues down here. Possibly, it looks like maybe down all the way. All the way. Okay. That was a brilliant show by Zara. She introduced so much more drama than she knew, I think. Or maybe she knew exactly what she was doing. Oh, man. Yeah. Uh-huh. I mean, no, I don't think that she did. I think that, well, Tasha, the player, thought that taking the potion would, like, that she could do it with anyone. That she thought that, like, she could just do it with someone and that would take care of the issue. But what she didn't realize is that Vic would make her roll for who she was attracted to, which I didn't realize that either. Womp womp. Yeah. So, you know, there you go. So, in all honesty, Ileana doesn't, once that she finds out it was the potion that did it, she won't blame Elzaris at all. I mean, I'm pretty sure Elzaris is yeah, Vic made her roll for it and was like, you know, well, she just had her roll after the battle was over, and she didn't say why. And so then, like, Vic had, like, a, my cat's sticking its Pause under the door. Give me 1 second. Are you wanting inside? Come on. It was literally like Paul coming up under the door, like Ozar's traded Derek for that potion just for that effect. I know. Or was it? No, I think, didn't Linux have the potion? Linux had the potion, right? I think Linux had it. Yeah, Justice Kitty, yeah. Yeah, so Vic had a roll for it. Vic had a table of who, she had to roll a d6, I think, and yeah, and there you go. And, well, she had her roll once, and it landed, like, she accidentally put Sebastian on the table, who's, like, young, too young. So then she had her roll again. Yeah, I had it. Yeah, that's right. He had so much crap on. But she's been on that. Yo, yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely. She's been trying to, she's been trying to, like, weasel for great justice. She's been trying to weasel it from you for, like, since you've gotten it. Madbird. Yeah, the other people in the house are gone, so Justice was lonely. I think he was laying outside under a table outside the door for a bit. Poor thing. I was like, I just want to be around people. Why doesn't anyone want to be around me? Everyone either leaves or closes their doors. Yeah. Yeah, so once Ileana finds out that it was a put, she's not gonna, no. Osiris is out of the blame game. She can't help herself. Oh, man. Jeez Louise. What a wild, wild evening. Okay. Oh, I think he went under my bed. Okay. Yeah. Oof. I had a really interesting conversation with someone on TikTok. Yeah, someone commented on my. I made a TikTok about it, or just a really, of course, like they're all very quick TikTok videos, but and yeah, she was like, well, like, you know, blah blah blah, like, you know, he was, but you know, and like, and I was like, oh, but you know, this and this. She's like, oh, well, I see where there'd be issues. Okay. Oh, yeah. Wait. Uh-huh. Which is ironic for Sebastian's previous player. I forgot exactly why he was handing stuff out. I think they all were shopping or something right before that one robbery when Jules first joined, something about getting an orb or faking one. I forget it. That was like, she needed money or something for the dagger and had 3 hours, and I was pricing the potions out. No, you're right, Bear. No, I think it was around that time. Yeah, we were in the shop together for the dagger. Yeah. It was around that time that we were going into the college. It was a little bit after. Jules had been with us for a hot minute, but didn't you go over? Yeah, we did from Pepino stuff. Oh, yeah. I was just started watching that series from the start. I never had seen. Oh, yeah. I just thought he started with Jules came in. That's about the time I started watching. Yeah, Emilio was amazing. Pepino and into Jules, of course. Pepino was an amazing social worker and wizard. He really was. Alright, about 10 more minutes, y'all. Oh, yeah, his singing intro. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot about and friend. Oh god. He's being resurrected. He'll be back at some point. You know, if not back with the party, then at least alive, I guess, depending on what I guess Amelia wants to do at the time. I like Oxara's scarf for the wedding too. I think I even saw some new details on that. Oh, you mean Thaxl? Her name is Thaxl. Met for streams. My God. What? Every woman is Oxaris to you now? Is that it? Yeah. See? See? Every woman is Oxaris now. Didn't remember it. It's called Ileana Oxaris. Called Thaxl. Oh, God. That kind of breaks my heart a little bit. My stomach, I just got really sad inside. I can't joke about it. I can't joke about it. Trust requires communication. I know you are. I know you are. It's fine. It's a whole epic, like, you're fine. You're good. You're good. Wow. It's really sour. It's really sad. So I'm laughing about it. I'm just... I mean, I'm not gonna... You know me. I'm not gonna let anyone live it down. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Oh my gosh. So funny. I only have one ship now, alright? My other... You destroyed my other ship, Madbird Streams. You destroyed it. You took Kaylin away from Brewer. Totally thinking about the Linnegan Exaris pricing the potions, and my brain just loves to plop stuff out like that. How could you forget Thaxl? Everyone's mad at Dan right now. Oh my God. You're right. I'm destroying your character ships left and right. You really are. You really are. Oh my God. I can't even. My goodness. I'm just trying to get into a ship, man. That's all I'm trying to do. And you keep sinking the boats. Oh gosh, man. Beware. Tasha, I would watch your back. I would watch your back because, you know. Although apparently, like, anyways, yeah. You better watch Tassos. You know, he almost got him down with Ormia, but it's only a matter of time. Oh my gosh. Get out of your stream. I'm only here for like 20 minutes before I see my next kiddo. I'm gonna text you a fun side note that may cheer you up. I'm gonna have to now. I swear to the gods, Dan. You let anything happen to my Thaxl and Tassos, I swear smiting will happen. Oh man. So funny. So funny. You know I'm totally teasing. I'm totally teasing. I mean, it does break my heart. It does break my heart as a player because I'm emotionally invested into my characters, but you know. But I also like to give people a hard time. not really the effect that I wanted here. Gosh, it looked better without this little shadow here, and I'm not sure why. I think here. Okay. Alright, well, other than, like, some cleanup work that we have to do still on Thaxl, I mean, she's you know, a good, like, 80% of the way done. I mean, if not more. Depending on, like, how the rest of the other two, like, end up looking. Yeah. Yeah, she is awfully close. And we'll do some, like, cleanup work on some things. But... yeah, I think we got some good, and yeah, I didn't add anything to Tassos' face this time, but next time we will. Yeah, I'll definitely do these two before I go back and try to do Mr. like fancy armor back here. I mean, not fancy armor, but complicated armor. That's probably a better word. For sure. I mean, Tassos won't take a ton since he's kind of not that. Yeah. Not a lot of complication going on there, so I'd say next time we can probably, like, definitely swipe through him and then start on Aga, and then, yeah. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do for the background yet. I'm not sure if it's just going to be a regular, just a plain color, or a little bit of maybe a blurred landscape. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Emotionally invested? Nah, but I'm right there with you, Steph, obviously. I love all my campaign character ships. Despite all the evidence to the contrary. For those who might be interested, Twitter tells me that the top news story of the day is that Lenny Kravitz has gone shirtless. This is very fitting. No, I am absolutely not listening to that. Absolutely. I'm not even going to open it. I can't. I can't do it. Alright. So, on that note, that wraps it up for another MadArt with Steph. Thanks, y'all, for hanging out today. It's been a fun time. A lot of laughing, a lot of almost crying, a lot of emotionally dying inside, but that's fine. Alright, so to go through our schedule, again, you've been watching MadArt with Steph, which is every Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. We have all kinds of D&D content here on this channel. Mondays, Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, we have D&D 5e content. Also, at Saturdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, we have Tower of Dreams. But for the next couple weeks, that will be on hiatus since the DM is moving to another state. So, big thing. But we'll be having a special MadArt tomorrow at that time slot at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So, another great time with me where I'll be doing a special Tower of Dreams. I'll be working on the Tower of Dreams piece that I started for that. So that will be a special MadArt tomorrow. Next week, I think Dan's going to be filling in for a bit. I'm either doing some gaming or a rerun or something. And yeah, and also on Fridays at, Sundays at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, we have Mad Bird Plays, which Victoria hosts, where she and a bunch of us from the Mad Bird community and other communities get together to play some tabletop simulators, some Jackbox. Also, our new show at Tuesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern Time is Dungeon Craft with Steph and Vic, where myself and Victoria get together and do some crafting. We paint minis, we work on dungeon tiles, all sorts of fun stuff. Also check out our Patreon, which is new-ish. You can support us at several tiers, get all kinds of cool stuff. Not only do you get some stuff, we get some stuff. So if you're looking for a way to support the channel, we suggest that instead of, like subscribing on Twitch, just because you get more, you actually get stuff for that and we get more back. So anyways, let's head on over. We always raid over to our lovely, let's see, Allison Howell. So let's give her a nice raid since I know that she is streaming. I think that's it. Yes. All right. So thank y'all again. Have a wonderful rest of your Friday, or at least a decent rest of your Friday, decent weekend. See you some other time that we do D&D stuff or other stuff this weekend. Take care of yourself and each other. Adios. Go and give Allison some love. Give her a raid. Caw-caw.
Hi.